everybody, welcome back to the channel. Ryan, Movies with Ryan, and we've got another top 10 of 2023 video. Now, I went through my collection. I'm a Steelbook guy, you know, I love my Steelbooks. I picked out 10 Steelbooks that were released in 2023. I've got 5 American releases, and I've got 5 import releases. We're going to start with the 5 American releases first, work our way down, and then we're going to go into the imports, because the imports are a little bit more sexy than the American ones, even though the American ones are pretty good looking. Stay tuned, see what my top 10 Steelbooks 2023 for me was. Now, I love me some Steelbooks, and we got a lot of great Steelbooks this year. There was quite a few I picked up. Lionsgate killed it. Disney surprised us. We got some cool stuff from Shout Factory. And on the import front, we got a lot of collector's editions and special editions and stuff we just didn't get in the States. So we're going to start off with the American top 5 first, starting with a 4K that I think a lot of people were waiting on, and a Steelbook that is just gorgeous and really captures this movie, and that is none other than Point Break. And I'm going to be honest, I originally wasn't going to pick this up. And then I was on Boutique Talk with Jake from Steelbook Obsessed. And he was like, man, have you even checked out the Steelbook? And I was like, no, I haven't. And sure enough, I looked at it and I was like, man, this is a beautiful Steelbook. It's got gloss, spot gloss on it, semi-matte or semi-gloss, paint job. It's got so much just going on this thing. And then, of course, on the inside, we got the 4K disc, the Blu-ray. We got them surfing in the background. Beautiful, beautiful Steelbook. So that's to start off the American side at number 5, Point Break from Shout Factory. Lionsgate, another great year. Pet Slips, just awesome additions. A movie I was kind of surprised got a release. It was on streaming, I believe, first, and they were like, hey, we're going to put this out in Steelbook form. And they did a really cool thing with this. I'm talking about Sisu. Now, if you notice something, there's a knife through that guy's face. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a side load design pet slip. The majority of them go in the top, come out the bottom. This one is sealed on the side. Steelbook only comes out one way. And it is cool because it is reversible. See in there, it looks like he's holding the knife above his head. Whereas the other way, looks like the knife was going in his head. So we've got the antagonist, the protagonist. Again, Lionsgate kills it on their Steelbooks. You got the 4K and the Blu-ray, inside art. Could never go wrong with some inside art. So for my number 4 pick of American Steelbooks that were released this year, Sisu. Number 3, we'll actually show off 3 movies. Walmart came out swinging. As you know, Best Buy has basically stopped selling physical media. Walmart has picked up new distribution rights. I think they've worked with a distributor to get more media in stores and online. They've been picking up the Steelbooks over the last year, kind of making themselves known. And they came out with a line of Steelbooks that was just awesome. And I picked up 3 of the 6. And that is none other than this line. I don't know what to call it, but it's like their horror line. They also had the Saw franchise, the Leprechaun, a couple of things. But I picked up the Blair Witch and the Blair Witch Project. Awesome Steelbook. I picked up the Firefly trilogy from Rob Zombie. Of course, that's House of Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. This is the second different copy of the Firefly trilogy I own. I believe these are all Blu-ray too. And then the Halloween 1 and 2. And of course, I picked up the Umbrella uncut versions right before this was announced, and then I had to double dip. I think I've got Halloween 1 and 2 from Rob Zombie like 3 different times. These are all neat. From the side, they all have the same art. They've got numbers up here on their edition of which one it is, like in the series, and it's got a little picture representing. They did come with digital codes. and each one has art on the inside and everything. And it kind of reminds me of like maybe a 60s or 70s cartoonish style, I guess is what you could call it. Again, same way. Everybody has their own discs on this, and they all have new art on the discs, which is even cooler. And last but not least, the Blair Witch Project. I love how they have the missing poster in this. That is just awesome as can be. One thing about this Blair Witch set, I've never checked mine yet. I haven't watched them. Apparently the discs are switched. Now you could reach out to Lionsgate. I forget what the email address was to get replacement discs, but I've never done it. It's not that hard to flip the disc around. So that is coming in at number 3. My favorite Steelbooks of 2023. This line from Walmart. Now, I said it earlier, Disney surprised us this year. We got Prey 4K Steelbook and regular standard release. And we got some inkling of some more stuff coming out. Hopefully they hold true and release it. But we've got WandaVision and Loki. Seasons 1. I think they're both season 1, yeah, because it's only have complete series and season 1 of Loki and WandaVision. I love both these shows. These are probably my 2 favorite of the Marvel movies. Marvel TV shows, I should say. Besides the original Netflix stuff. But the New Age Disney stuff. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was pretty good. I kind of felt like it wasn't too Marvel-ish, but I really enjoyed these 2. These Steelbooks are awesome. Here's the back of WandaVision. Again, own custom art on the discs. You've got lobby cards. It's got art behind it. Loki, same way. Again, just something, you know, everybody had been griping that Disney's withholding all their stuff. Same thing, art cards and all that. They're a property. They're not releasing it in the public in physical media form because they're pushing Disney Plus, of course. You know, they want to make money that way. But come on, guys, don't be stingy because I'm buying these. You put them out, I'm going to buy them. The WandaVision and Loki for my number 2 Steelbooks released from the United States this year in 2023. Last but not least, a movie, the Blu-ray was out of print forever. Then they slowly started trickling back into circulation. Like they had found a bunch or they had repressed a bunch. And there was a reason for that. Because this movie got a 4K. Not only did this movie get a 4K, its black and white counterpart got a 4K. For my number 1, The Mist. I like this movie. It's based on the Stephen King novel. The ending is not the same as the Stephen King novel, but Stephen King gave the ending of this movie praise, and I believe he even was quoted as saying, "I wish I would have thought of that." This has got Thomas Jane in it and a few other people. Really good movie. There's the front, there's the back, and again, like those Lionsgate Steelbooks I was saying, it slides out of the bottom or the top. But you got them inside the store there on the front. On the back, there's that. I'll open this up because it does make a picture. So there they are at the supermarket. Really cool picture there. But my favorite thing is the discs. It's neat. So you've got the standard Blu-ray for the movie. You got the black and white version. I love how they color these. So you got the colored version and the black and white version. It is on a locking flipper disc. For the Blu-ray also, same treatment. You got the colored version and the black and white version on the DVD or Blu-rays. So this is just an all-around cool set. I do like The Mist, like I said. Great movie. When they said they were going to do this 4K, people were asking, are we going to get black and white version? They came through. So that's going to do it for my top 5 American releases of Steelbooks for 2023. The Mist, number 1. So what are we going to do about foreign releases? I picked up a few in 2023. To watch my unboxings, you've seen all of these, I believe. Except for maybe one. I don't know if I've actually released the video yet for this because I've got a backlog of videos still coming out. These are 5 of my favorite things, whether one reason or another, but we're going to start with number 5. The collector's edition of training day. I went out, I bought the Zavvi exclusive Steelbook off eBay. It cost me a little bit of money, and no sooner did I do that, 2 or 3 weeks later, they said, hey, we're putting out a 4K. They announced Steelbooks. The copy I bought plummeted in price, over half price. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do in this collectible situation to get what you want. Because that's how it is. You always throw out the big bucks, and then they announce the better thing later. I love this collector's box. It was much better than the Steelbook we got here in the States. These collector's editions are just awesome. You know, you get a little thing that's got pictures and a poster and information all in there. Steelbook is much better looking than ours. If you remember correctly, the Best Buy exclusive had the Monte Carlo up front with them in the backdrop, and it was just not a good picture. I like the fact that this is reversed. Got the badge on the back. And you do have inside art, and you got the 4K and the Blu-ray with different art on it as well. So for my number 5, starting out strong, I think, is the Training Day Collector's Edition 4K Steelbook from Europe. I'm going to say Europe. I almost said UK, but it's Europe because these were available elsewhere. Moving on to another foreign release. I guess these are all foreign release because we're on the top 5 non-American releases. We did not get these in the States. I really enjoy this movie. It's just a fun trip. It's a lot of nostalgia. It's got Japanese writing on it, which is huge for me. In fact, I believe, yes, I'm wearing my Japanese aerospace aviation shirt right now. But this is Ready Player One with the Japanese writing. There's also a few others that are like this. The Thing, Jaws, Meg, Duel. I don't know if I can do this justice. It's glossy, it's shiny, it's pinks, it's blues. I love those two colors together. And there's just so much stuff crammed in on this cover. You got King Kong up there, you got the Gundam Wing, you got the Iron Giant, you got the T-Rex, you got the DeLorean, and just a ton of other stuff in the back. And then on the back, you have all the players. You know, you got the main 2 people. Actually, you know what? Are they the only 2 on there? Yeah, they're the actual only 2 on there. The other characters are not on here. I mean, they're characters they play, as in like in the VR world, are on here, but the actual characters themselves are not on here. But yeah, so Ready Player One. And if I remember correctly, this was maybe an HMV exclusive. I don't remember who the Japanese line is exclusive to. So that's my number 4. Number 3 is another collector's edition. When I look at Steelbooks, when I look to buy Steelbooks, I'm buying Steelbooks to get exclusive art. Something different than the normal slipcover that we get. Or usually poster art. A lot of slips and art on regular standard releases are just the standard poster. So when I get Steelbooks, I'm looking for like an upgrade in art. But this one, I really enjoy the fact that they gave us the original artwork for the poster. That is the collector's edition 4K for The Exorcist. This looks so much better than the slip that we got. And to be honest, I don't even know what our Steelbook looked like because it was pretty much sold out before it ever hit stores, and I don't even know if it ever even hit stores. You know, nobody could really find it in Best Buy. That's the back of it. And this thing is packed full. Again, you got lobby cards in here. There's a book. All sorts of stuff in here. Memorabilia. I don't know. Yeah, there's a poster in here. There's art cards. There's a booklet. And what is this? Oh, that's cool. A little bookmark. William Friedkin's The Exorcist. That's cool. That's the other thing I like about these collector's edition. Will I actually ever display this stuff or look at it that much? No. I mean, I might look at it once, twice. But I like having this big, solid hard box. But as far as the Steelbook goes, again, original poster. I normally do not like this on a Steelbook, but I made an exception for this because this looks beautiful. Just a matte black Steelbook with the nice art, metallic art on it. There is art in the background. But yeah, that's my number 3, the Exorcist Collector's Edition from Europe, 4K. So what about number 2 for Steelbooks? There's a company that makes few Steelbooks. They make them infrequently. And when they came out with this, I had to pick up. It's from Imogen. It's Imogen, I believe. Imogen. I don't know if this has a number on it or not. I don't think so. 2022, I believe this movie came out. We got this in 2023. It's from A24, Steven Yeun, Minari. Again, out of left field, this company just said, hey, we haven't produced a Steelbook in like 5 years. We're going to come out swinging with Minari. There was 2 different slips and the Steelbook separately on this. There's the front of the slip. There's the back. You got a cool little booklet, like most releases. I believe this is from Korea, South Korea, if I remember correctly. And then here is the Steelbook. It is a flat matte, but then it's got the chrome. There we go. The chrome writing on it. There's the family. In the back, we got the field that he plows. It's turned into his farmland. If you haven't seen this movie, it's a great movie. We got the inside. We got lobby cards. Everybody includes lobby cards. And then we got the Blu-ray. Yes, this is only Blu-ray. It's not 4K. But this is a movie. It made me cry. Steven Yeun did a fantastic job in this. A24 killed it with another great pick. And Imogen killed it with a awesome Steelbook release. And that is my number 2 for 2023. Last but not least, and I don't think you guys have seen this yet. I could be wrong. This may have been in a video a couple weeks ago. I don't remember. But this movie was fun. This release surprised me when I opened it up because I did not realize it had a slip box. And just an all-around fun movie. And that is Renfield from Turbine Media. Yes, from Turbine. And there's the front of it with Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult. There's the back of it. And like I said, it is in a slip box. And this Steelbook is just great. You got Dracula there on the front, Nicolas Cage. You got Renfield there on the back, played by Nicholas Hoult. There is inside art. I think it just says Renfield on the back there. Some cool art. Now, this isn't like the most luxurious Steelbook, the most out there Steelbook and all that. But I didn't expect to get a Steelbook for Renfield. But we did get one. And it's this awesome Steelbook slipcase from Turbine Media. Now, there was 2 other Steelbooks that I could have easily put on here. The Fifth Element that you've seen in my top pickups of 2023. And also the Leon. But since I already did them, I wanted to get something a little bit more fresh. Some stuff that I picked up throughout the year that maybe you guys forgot that I picked up. That's going to do it. That is my top 10 Steelbooks that I picked up in 2023. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know which ones you liked down below in the comments. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Ryan, Movies with Ryan. Until I see you again, have a fantastic night.